Hello and welcome to a quick playthrough of the Resident Evil 7 demo. I'm not really... well, I've played through it. I'm just really wanting to go ahead and jump right in, actually. Resident Evil 7 beginning hour. Get out of the house. That is the goal. Alright. So, I've actually played through this before, so I'm going to play it through it the first time normally. As if I hadn't played through it at all. In which case, the first thing I would see, obviously, is this note, which says, I shall dash them against the stones. Nothing else on the note. That's it. Which is okay. We got a TV here, can't do much with it. I mean, we got this here. It's a piano. Can't do much with it. We got a fuse box. One of the fuses is missing. A fuse is missing. Not much else to do in this room. Let's go ahead and leave. This is the front door. It's locked. Can't go through it. Doors like to randomly close in this house. Not much over here, look-wise. We have a bunch of like voodoo dolls hanging from the ceiling. Which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. There's 7 of them. Not much to look at over here. And what we want to do, we can't really do anything over... I'll go ahead and do a once-over of the entire house. So we have this drawer here, has a dummy finger in it. Pick that up just because. There's a fish. I think this is actually the first time I've noticed this, and I've played like at least 6, 7, or 8 hours of this. Which you'll be surprised of once we actually get through to some of the endings. Is it 7 o'clock on there? No, it's actually approaching 8. Wait, is it? No, if I could read a clock, it's almost 11. It's weird. I almost half expected it to be almost 7. Or at 7 o'clock. Can't see anything over there. Let's check upstairs. We got those mannequins over here. Now this actually kind of scared me the first time playing through. Because we have these mannequins over here, and you just think, oh, there they are, right? You kind of like going about your own business, looking around. There's a mannequin there. And now all of these 3 are staring at you. It's not cool, bro. Really not cool. Did you put her? I think he just groped this mannequin. I don't know who we're playing, but he might be kind of perverted. What are you even looking at? You got a lazy eye. Look at that left eye. Probably look up your nose. Anyway. Just kind of investigate them real quick. Oh well. Get out of the way, box. Get down those stairs. In fact, the first time I actually ran into this mannequin, I was so scared that I went up, rushed it, and pushed it down the stairs. Which you can run, by the way. You can if you hold this button. It's not much of running, but other than that, there really isn't much else to do up here right now. We got this button here, but no power. That means those stairs don't come down. Which is okay. We're not going to get that ending yet. Yes, there are multiple endings to this. Which I imagine, if you're watching this, you're probably looking for a specific thing, in which I cannot promise if I will figure that out at all. In fact, I probably won't figure that out. So, there's that. There's a small keyhole. There's an empty drawer. Not much to look at in here, to be honest. We got this. This kind of made me jump the first time. Ooh, gross. Get off of me. Other than that, nothing much there. Let's see. We could turn this off. Boink. If you crouch while you're still like hovering above it, by the way, you can see inside here. Not much of a reason for it, but, you know, just something you can do. We got a crow inside here. At least, I think that's a crow, or it's a raven, one of the two. It's dead. Nothing here. We got a fridge. Open that up. And we find grossness. Look at all that grossness. I don't even know what that is. I think it's like a garbage bag. I don't know. Bunch of garbage bag. It's a bunch of blech. That's what it is. Alright. We got a whole bunch of fans that don't work and you can't pull the cords for them for some reason. This is locked up. Chained shut. Whole bunch of nothing in this hallway. We can open this door. What's interesting is this door is one of the only ones that stays open once you open it, that I've realized. We got bolt cutters. Ah, I forgot about the baby. Frickin' baby. Need a key to get out. Alright, so our first objective, obviously, is to go ahead and find out where that key is. Once again, would like to point out, like, trash bags. I'm guessing the ones in that fridge might have been, like, meat from these dead cows? Question mark, are these cows or giant buffed up pigs? And before anyone makes a comment like, oh no, those can't be pigs, I have seen, like, I can't remember what, or not seen, but I've heard, I was at a banquet one time, and what was the project's name? Give me a sec, I gotta think. There was some kind of project in which they were modifying, like genetically modifying pigs to derelict house footage. Found that inside here. They were genetically modifying pigs so that they were like buffer and or meatier, so that they would give off like the perfect bacon. And I can't remember for the life of me what the name of the project was, but it was like pig 2024, I'm wanting to say. I don't know. Look up like pig 24, and there's a legitimate thing about this test to make this like gigantic pig. I can't remember what it was though. I'm wanting to say pig 24. Anyway, so we have this tape. That means we can obviously run into this next room back here and watch it. So let's go ahead and do that. Not been able to determine where that growling comes from, to be honest. Anyway. Yeah, all of a sudden you can also hear the audio of this TV, like the static, for some screwed up reason. Now once again, would like to point out, note right here on this table. Now we'll come over here. By the way, you can go ahead and dummy finger, part of a dummy's head made of celluloid, and you can also, well, that's not what I wanted to do. Come on, stop. If you go to your inventory, you can also investigate it. Now, what a bunch of people have said is that this dummy finger looks like a key, which it does, and you might not be able to tell it from my video because it might be a bit blurred. But another thing is, if you look at it a certain way, it also looks like it might have a question mark or a 2 on the fingernail of this dummy finger. It's up to your interpretation. Do think what you like. Anyway, So we're gonna go ahead and we need to put the videotape with derelict house footage, June 1st, written on the label. Play. Alright, Clancy Javis, abandoned house, derelict house, June 1st, Dolby haunted house rehearsal. And it's a VHS tape. That made me jump the first couple times.
Find this guy? Give me a break, Pete. Hey, I only work with professionals. Speaking of which, make sure the sound is right this time. I don't want a repeat of Amarillo.
That was 2 fucking years ago.
I don't do ADR.
I don't do ADR.
This new guy? I'm not feeling it.
This guy's kind of a prick.
Just don't be surprised if we have to make a change. New plan.
Boink.
We'll walk through the inside first, then we shoot the intro.
Just like we always do. Just try to say the show's name this time, okay?
No problem. Tonight on Sewer Gators, another worthless fucking shit. Happy?
Ecstatic. Yeah, I may have played this a couple times. And by a couple, I mean like 8 hours worth. Not as much as some other people, believe it or not. Alright, come on guys.
Are we rolling?
Trying to point something out, if I can.
Get out of the way.
Nah, it didn't pop up.
It's locked.
Depending on where it pops up,
After you.
I'll try and point
So,
something out.
You ever prep?
what's the prep? Shitty house, spooky sounds. Ooh, is it haunted? Fuck me. I was an anchor, you know?
Weekend sub, Pete. Not anchor.
What's that?
Nothing.
What's the story, Andre?
Abandoned farmhouse, missing family, foul play suspected. The usual.
How long do you say this place has been abandoned?
Door just randomly shut.
3 years.
Clancy, get a shot of this. Let's make a great cutaway.
What a shot.
Hillbilly Joe and his family go missing.
Not hillbillies, the Bakers. Jack and Marguerite Baker. They were quiet, not backward. A lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas. Bad seed, apparently.
Ah, shit.
Same old bird,
No, I should have worn my good shit.
same old fridge. Only actually it doesn't have all the blech in it this time.
Glad I had my shots.
Which makes me continue to think
This would make a great backdrop.
that's the meat of whatever that creature is in the other room. Just keep in mind, picked up a lockpick
Andre,
and unlocked this.
see where Andre went?
It was locked in real time. It's empty. No, I didn't see where Andre went. How about we go take a gander?
Where is he? Unfucking believable.
Ah, there it was. You saw that there was a ghost up there. Interesting.
I come and go, but
It's spooky.
Clancy, you stick with me.
No dummy finger. You said to stick with you, but I think I'm gonna run up here real quick just to show off everything that we can obviously point out. Like, mannequins are gone, boxes are gone. On this table, you actually have a pair of headphones. Not exactly sure what that's supposed to mean. Or if that's just modeling to show that it's a different house. One of my theories is the house here in this VHS tape is actually different from the house that you are in the actual world. And I don't know, I've just seen that trope kind of done before, so I don't know. It could be a possibility. It's been in a Resident Evil game before.
What was that?
That's for sure. If you've seen Revelations. With the whole boat thing that they did.
Andre?
Andre. Where are you, Andre? By the way, still locked.
Andre, where are you, man?
I don't know. Where is he? Where are you? Look like a dead rat. It's just a rag, though. No fuse. Piano's still open, but can't interact with it. No notes or anything. No VHS player. Notice that. What are you doing?
What the hell?
I don't know why that would be his first thing to look at, though. You know?
Fucking kidding me.
Opens a door over
All right,
here.
new deal. We find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck this show.
I don't know who these two are. I guess the bakers, maybe? Alright, dude. Get that ass in gear. We need to look for Andre. You going down there?
Need a nice hero shot of me.
Guarantee I can see Andre down there.
So, you first.
You're the one with the flashlight here. But I guess I'll go first. Oh, shit. I did not. The game still made me jump. I'm just saying, Ghost Girl was right there.
But I guess I'll go first.
That kind of scared me. Oh, dear Jesus. My heart jumped.
What is it?
Well, Andre's down here. That's for sure. Let's see. Anything else worth mentioning? Not that I've been able to see so far throughout the game. Anyway, no way really around it. I've tried sneaking around, but you have to go straight up to him. And I don't know really what that was doing. I also don't understand why Clancy here couldn't have backed up or anything. He just stands there and lets the body fall on him. Ugh. Ooh. And then you'll quickly notice, I shall dash you against the stones, is the new note that's been given to us. Kinda creepy. Also worth noting, you can replay the tape several times if you so wish. But now we know about the secret passage right here. Let's go ahead and pull that. Boink. Which opens this over here. Which allows us to take a look inside. Nothing over here. What if we go over here? We find a backdoor key. Ba-boom. And you can see that that's the same area that we went to in the VHS tape, only no ladder. No ladder down. It's a shame. Let's go ahead and go back this way. We have the key now. So we can... Oh, dear Jesus, I forgot he did that. Oh, my heart. What was that? Okay. The music got kind of creepy there. Not been able to determine. I think that comes from upstairs. I haven't been able to determine from what yet, though. Anyway. We have the key. We can escape. Let's go do that. Also would like to point out, since we unlocked that in the VHS tape, for some reason it unlocks this in the present, in which we actually have an axe now. But what the axe is used for is unknown, other than we could smash some things with it. For example, we can go back up here. You can, in fact, use this axe on these crates over here. And they will explode. Can't use it on these mannequins, oddly enough. But the one that pops up right here, you can actually chop up to bits. There's one upstairs as well. I'm going to have to tweak with some of the video settings, I'm thinking. As well as this mannequin right here. You could chop it up. But it's also weird. No matter what way you hit it, it falls apart in the same kind of pieces, which is strange. Another thing, you can also hit these cow pig things and leave giant gash marks in them. This is just worth noting, and it's kind of gross. Ugh. Anyway, we do in fact have the key, so what we can do here is unlock the back door and
Welcome to the family, son.
get the first ending.
Still. We gotta get the hell out of here.
Creepy ghost girl, please back away. Or stab him in the chest. Ooh. Not very tasty. Family is expecting you early 2017. Open the door to the Resident Evil Ambassador Program, RE7. So that was the first ending. We'll go ahead and start this up again. Doo-doo. Doo. So that's the normal ending anyone would get probably on their first try. Now if you were like an explorationist kind of person, you might have noticed the lever first off, which means you could pull it right now, since you know about it. Now if you know about it, what's interesting is, instead of the key being there, we find that there's a fuse here for the stairs. For some reason, the moment you get, I think, the VHS tape, or you've done the VHS tape section, that part disappears. So, we'll go ahead and throw the fuse in there, which means we can also go back upstairs then. And once upstairs, we can go ahead and click on the stair option right here, which will lower these. Freaking mannequins. Jesus. And what you'll notice, there's a phone. Alright, so what we can look at up here is there's not much, actually. We got a table here. At the end of the hallway, we have another boarded up door. Can't do anything with it. Now, there is no lock on it either, which is what's weird. Anyway, so what we can do, we can go in here. And what you'll also quickly notice, another frickin' mannequin. Get out of here. Boxes and mannequin, get out of here. What you'll quickly notice, there's a bunch of shoes. What are you doing over there? Quit boxing. Haha. Pun right there. We got a couple boxes down here. What is important is this little note here. It's got a helicopter, but that symbol right there. Are they watching us from that helicopter? Symbol on the helicopter though, umbrella. It's the only real connection I've seen so far with Resident Evil though, as well as the phone call that we pick up right here.
I know who you are.
Who are you?
You will have to say goodbye eventually. But will you be ready?
I don't know. I quickly notice no one there. No one else in the room. No one else in the room. But leave?
Welcome to the family, son.
Where he mystically comes from, I will never know. And this is the same. Now that phone call, it could also be a connection. The phone call could also be a connection to Resident Evil, because I think it is Ada Wong talking on the phone. It could be not. It's up for, I guess, Capcom to decide. But another thing that you can do, though, that phone call has 3 different messages. We'll see if we can go ahead and grab another one of them. So we'll grab that. We'll go ahead, plug that in. I'm trying to think here. I think one of the messages you can get, if you go through everything and don't have those mannequins turn around, which you can easily do by just you have to just keep eye contact with them while you're in the room. So we'll click the stairs. We can see them there. And we'll just keep watching them. Don't you even dare. Don't you even dare. Believe they're still turned around. And I think you get another message if you listen to it now.
I know who you are.
Who are you?
You have the power to choose, but the outcome of that choice may not be what you expect.
And that's all for that one. Now another thing I would like to mention, you can glitch it out to where the guy doesn't spawn behind you automatically. So there is a way to like leave. Dear Jesus, that mannequin freaked me out. So you can go ahead and actually leave the room, kind of thing. Because if you're backed up against the wall or on some stairs, then he doesn't have the room to spawn behind you, which is what he has to do. So you can in fact like just back up against some walls until you make your way downstairs. Now eventually he is going to have to pop up behind you though. So in the case of right now, you're in a big wide open space.
Welcome to the family, son.
There he goes. That's just to show that off. I'm pretty sure you can avoid it, but I don't know, you can watch the videotape and he might just not come as some random point. Not really sure, to be honest. And then the last of the phone calls, I believe you have to do everything for the first one and then go up to the phone. Could be wrong though. But of course we're gonna have to grab the fuse before doing anything or we can't go upstairs. So we're gonna go ahead and pull that. We'll come over here, grab that fuse. We'll come over here, plug the fuse in, come over here, and then we have to do everything that we would normally do for the first ending. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that. We'll come in here, look around. Oh gosh, nothing really here. Come back here. Go ahead and grab those. Baby doll fall. We'll open up you. I'm actually going to go ahead and play around with some of my video options because it keeps cutting out. So give me just a moment here. Alright, we'll see what that does. Go ahead and grab the footage and everything. Honestly, I'll probably fast forward through this. Just because you don't have to see it over and over and over again, kind of thing. Still don't really know what the growling's all about. Alright, see you guys in just a moment.
In that room.
Alright, so with that being done, now we go take that phone call, I believe. Or do we grab the key? I think we go ahead and grab the key as well. We'll go ahead and grab the key. Don't see any way of going back down there. And then we go up here and we take the phone call. Mr. Family Guy's going. Now that racket up there. Oh wait a second. Let's go ahead and grab this axe. Don't know if that affects anything or not, but anyhow. We'll now head upstairs, where these mannequins are still not facing this way. Not sure if that's a factor in it or anything, but for right now, we'll try and not. Alright. And we'll go ahead. By the way, just in case you were wondering, no, you cannot break down any of the wood with said axe. It doesn't break anything. Not even these little, like, bars or anything. Like, you'd stabilize the axe to chop, like, a little bit stricter to where you want, but you really just can't even break down these boards. Which I guess, real quick, I'm going to run downstairs to No, because the mannequins might be out of place. I'll just look at it when we get through again. Are they watching us from that helicopter? Well, I'd say yes, but, you know, no way to see inside the house, really, to be honest. Now, did I get a new phone call?
I know who you are.
Who are you?
You have the power
No,
but the outcome of that choice may not be what you expect.
I failed that one. Now, what is actually kind of interesting, though, so the whole scale the wall thing, you can actually make your way all the way back down to open up the door, which I'm going to go ahead and try and do, because I just want to see if I can. Just go ahead, scale the walls, make your way over to the stairs, walk down said stairs, and then we'll scale into this room. Now, I have heard that if you go see the tape again and play through that scenario, it locks him out of being in the "oh, I'm about to kill you" scenario type thing. Don't know if that's exactly true or not, but it might be something to look into. We're just going to go down the inside of this room. Go over here. Click this. Back door. No one here.
Welcome to the family, son.
And in fact, you can try and go out the back door. Essentially letting you hear the phone call and then not die and still get the first ending. Now, the thing I did want to point out in this one, which I'm going to have to run through everything again. Actually, maybe it's get the tape, but not actually watch the tape kind of thing. Maybe that gets you the third phone call. Can't remember. Anyway, before we do any of that, I'm going to go ahead and walk back into here. And what I want to point out is this door that's boarded up inside here. This door, look, it opens up into the inside. This wood bars off to get to the door, but anyone could open up the door from the other side, as well as anyone could just reach inside there, right? Turn the knob, which, if I remember, yep, see, the lock is right there. You could legitimately turn that lock, turn the knob, and push the door open. And depending on how fit you are, based on the size of the wrists of our character, I'm seeing him as a male, and he's kind of scrawny. Anyone could just climb right underneath those boards, or at least this guy that we're playing as. I don't think we're playing as Clancy from the VHS tape at all, and one of the reasons is he's not wearing the watch. In the VHS tape, he was wearing a watch. Now, some might point out that doesn't strictly mean we couldn't be Clancy, because they could have taken our stuff away. I mean, we don't have a camera, but we still have our weird flashlight, which is kind of strange. Cause we have excuse me. We have a flashlight that follows our face. I'm just pointing that out. Not that it means much, but I don't see why our character would have that. Anyway, we'll go ahead. We need to go ahead and grab you, just because. And then we need to go ahead, grab the bolt cutters, the tape, and then we'll head upstairs. Do 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 do. Right, bolt cutters. Goodbye, baby doll. Bonk. Click. Grab the tape. Now let's head upstairs. Perhaps we'll get something different. And I won't have the... I'll trigger the mannequins just in case. So, boom, they've been triggered. Alright. I think that's everything. Let's try this again. Open up, says me. New phone call.
I know who you are.
Who are you?
Memories hold the truth.
There we go.
Don't let appearances mislead you.
Wait, did we get that one already? I'm wanting to say we did. Whoa. Wait a second. Shouldn't the Family Guy have killed me by now? There we go. That was weird. He took his time. Okay. That's really all there is to point out about this game that people have discovered so far. The biggest mysteries, right, as of now, is what the axe is used for, as well as what the dummy finger is used for. Plenty of other videos have pointed this out. Basically, the axe can only be used to break those boxes that we saw upstairs, as well as the mannequins. Apparently, like, every nook and cranny has been scored around the house, and you can beat it to freaking heck. Nothing comes out of smacking anything with the axe. And the dummy finger, no one's been able to get past picking up out of the drawer, really. That's all that we figured out so far, is there's this dummy finger just sitting here in the drawer. We don't know what to do with it. Like I've pointed out, some think it's a key, which that bottom bit does quite look like a key. And there's also that number 2 and/or question mark sitting on the nail there. But from what I've seen, I would like if you had to use it from right here and then just like press X and it actually work, because that would be like a throwback to the original Resident Evil games where you had to look in your inventory and open up your, like, to get some of the medals in the first ones. You got, like in the very first game, you got the books, and to get the, I think, Eagle medal, you had to open up the book to the seam and then click X, and then it would open the book and find the medal. And I would really, really like if this system went back to that, because it was little things like that where you thought you were lost, but you actually had the thing with you the entire time. That made me pretty happy. Another thing that people have thought the dummy finger is used for, it says it's made out of celluloid, which is flammable. So people have been trying to figure out how to catch this dummy finger on fire, to no avail. And really, we've tried dummy finger on everything, cannot figure out for the life of us. I'm speaking of me and everyone else, because like I've said, I've played this game hours, and that's been my main goal, is just what is this dummy finger used for? And just cannot find anything. I thought I might have hit up something right here, but that's just dirt on the floor. I was just like, oh, small hole in floor, but yeah, it's just dirt. But really, they just cannot figure out what this dummy finger is used for at all. It's really, really strange. But really, that's all that can be mentioned about this demo so far. There is there's a couple of different things that have been found out recently. as of, oh, what's today? Give me a sec. As of June 30th, 2016. I think I started recording on the 29th. It's past midnight now. So as of the 29th or 30th, this mirror here, I believe, if you look at the top right corner hard enough, I believe there's a scan code somewhere. You have to look really, really hard. And if you scan it, it will send you to a specific website that looks like it could have been an Umbrella knockoff. I can't remember what it's called exactly. I'll actually look it up right now. It won't pop up on the screen or anything. Let's see, what's it called? I looked it up earlier. Go to my history. It was called Essay Pro, and I'll leave a link to that in the description. But it could almost be a complete Umbrella knockoff, but it is an actual company and everything, I'm assuming. So there's that, and you get that link from actually scanning that, from scanning this mirror. And the other thing that's been found out has been audio clips. I'll leave another link in the description for different audio clips, and basically certain audio clips, like there's whispering and stuff that you can hear, and some of that whispering, if you like listen really, really close to, sounds like words. So you can look that stuff up in the link below, as well as the ghosts. The ghost girl, she pops up in 7 different locations because Resident Evil 7, kind of thing, you know? And so, baby, stop. So, she pops up in 7 different locations. I didn't know, I've not actually seen all 7. I know she pops up right outside, well, I'll go ahead and pop up into the tape real quick, because I've tried to look at some of them and she just not pop up during it, or maybe she did and I just didn't catch notice of it. We'll go ahead and play the tape again one more time. Do 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 do. Boop. Derelict house, June 1st. Dolby haunted house. Dolby is the place that we're at. It's not the name of the people there because it's Baker.
Where did you find this guy?
But
Hey,
Dolby,
professionals.
I think it's been determined that this house is based in America, but people have speculated that it's most likely in Louisiana. I don't know if Dolby is an actual place in Louisiana, but if so, then Dolby, Louisiana is where this demo takes place.
No problem. Tonight on Sewer Gators, another worthless fucking shithole. Happy?
I do like the Ghost Adventures kind of vibe, the TV show and such that these two are doing. Now, one of the locations that the ghost girl can pop up is right to the left in between those two pieces of wood. If you're looking around, if you go up here and then you start their text, she can potentially pop up right over there.
Alright, let's go.
To the left of the screen.
Get out of the way.
She didn't really pop up there this time, But once again, I'll leave another link in the description showing the different locations. Or if you just YouTube it, then you'll probably find it.
Why are we in hell this time? Do you ever prep? What's the prep? Shitty house,
So,
shitty sounds. Ooh, is it haunted?
another one of the locations I believe is right above this doorway. You can make it somewhat down the hall, and if you look behind you, her head will pop up from one of the door. From the top of the door. I don't think I'm gonna get it this time.
Foul play suspected. The usual.
Probably not.
How long did you say this place has been abandoned?
3 years.
No, I don't think I did. But
Clancy, get a shot of this.
that's one of them.
Cutaway.
Another one is in this window right here.
Joe and his family-
If you're looking down the crack there.
Hillbillies, the Bakers, Jack and Marguerite Baker.
Oh yeah, that's another thing I'd like to mention.
Not back.
So the way that he gets really defensive about this, I get the feeling that he's part of the Baker family right here. Now that could just be me, and he is, well, it is weird how he just ends up dead and how dead he does look once you find him. But I think that either A, might actually be Lucas and not his name not really be Andre. I think that might be Lucas Baker. Of course, this demo actually will have nothing to do with Resident Evil 7 the game. This is just showing off the, like, I guess,
Where is he? Unfucking believable.
another one of the locations the Ghost Girl can pop up is on the stairs. Now, we actually found that one.
They come and go, but
Another one, if you follow him, she can also pop up inside that room, which we didn't get. I'm assuming, so we didn't see her. Anyway, how many locations is that? 1, 2,
did you hear that?
3, 4, 5. Can't remember what the last location is. But apparently there's one on the stairs. Now that one did scare me. I did not know she pops up whenever you're going down the stairs. Doesn't look like she wants to pop up at all for me this go around. I don't know, she pop up outside. I think one of them might be that she pops up outside that door. Could be wrong.
What the hell?
Did she? I saw a flash.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Alright, new deal. We find Andre and we go. I mean, fuck this show.
Right? Screw this show. No one cares. Oh, there's Ghost Girl. Saw her that time. You see that crap, huh? Did you? I don't even know your frickin' name. What's your name, dude? Huh? You just gonna stare blank? Do you blink? No. He doesn't blink.
You first. Need a nice hero shot of me coming down the ladder.
Oh, yeah, sure.
You first.
So we got the one where she pops up at the stairs, or ladder at least.
What do you see? What
A lot of wood. I was staring at a wall. But I do think this guy might be frickin' Lucas. I think that might not actually be him dead. That's just a theory me and my brother came up with, to be honest. And is it probably right? No. Most likely it's wrong. But I don't know. He seemed to get very, very defensive over him calling them hillbillies and the Bakers, and he seemed to know a lot more, which he asked if he did his research, which obviously the other guy didn't. This guy probably did. But I think the research that he did was maybe a family tree. So if he's not Lucas himself, I think he is a descendant of the Bakers in some form or fashion. I thought I was supposed to take a heroic shot of you coming down. No? No such luck, huh? Oh well, guess we're gonna go ahead and end this. I don't know, he just looks... For it just happening, it is kind of weird how bloodshot and dead his eyes are. I don't know. And the fact that none of that stuff was open. Like, none of the doors were open, none of anything was open. Had he pulled the lever, shouldn't the trap door have been open? And I guess if there was the guy down there who had probably killed him by mounting him on that pipe, he could have shut it, theoretically. But, I don't know. I just get the feeling he didn't. I just find the entire thing weird, which it's supposed to be ghost to supernatural kind of thing. So, you know. Who knows? No one knows. All we do know is we have no clue what the dummy finger's for, and the X... Jesus, I forgot he popped up there again! Jesus. The axe has seen no real use so far, as anyone else can see. If you guys have any ideas, go ahead, leave a comment. I'm open to anything. One of the ideas that I had, specifically, was up by the phone, or the microphone, really. I don't know if maybe you have to do it during the VCR bit, where the headphones are sitting up here on the desk, maybe. Or if you have to do it upstairs while you're on the phone, you can actually pick up the phone a couple different times. And the first time you pick up the phone, you'll get the call from, I'm assuming, Ada. And then you can pick up the phone again, and it will give you like a dial tone, like, oh, no one's picked up, no one's there kind of thing. One of the things that I thought of was maybe if you had the controller plugged in and you said a specific thing, kind of like how the PT demo did it. What I thought was possibilities was like Umbrella Corporation, Umbrella, Albert Wesker. Wesker's a big thing in the Resident Evil series. Maybe try Spencer. Spencer was the first one to start all the virus research, if I remember right. You could use any of the viruses. So T-Virus, G-Virus, Las Plagas, Ouroboros, Veronica virus. You could try any of those. Just any kind of phrase. You could try the Albus whatever, that the barcode, Q code, whatever, downstairs in the mirror sends you to, that website. You could try saying that. I'm just not sure exactly what, but I just get the feeling that there's, you know, something you might want to do with actually saying something into your mic. Now, maybe they didn't do that, because they didn't want it to be too much like PT. I think the same person who did the art for PT did the art for this game, so that much is pretty cool. I don't know if they directly copy that, you know, from PT though. But it is very PT-esque. So, really, if you guys have any ideas, go ahead, shout them out. Or if you don't want to do that here, go to one of the more popular videos. I know the Scary Game Squad, which is Jesse Cox's channel. That's got like the Completionist and Alex, so the Beard Brothers. They're part of that, and you can go ahead and, you know, tell them, because if anyone can do it, I'm sure the Completionist is going to figure out what this dummy finger is used for. So, once again, if you like the video, please like, subscribe, and really, I've said everything that I've been able to kind of like think of. Once again, I don't know, try the mic. You could really just try the mic. I tried to. Like I said, the couple of areas that I saw might be fit would be like the headphones during the VHS tape, and or picking up the phone a second time whenever you're doing the whole pick up the phone bit. Another thing that I thought of was maybe like trying to block off behind you, before opening this door. So like the mannequin here fell. Try scooting the mannequin into the back room here. And you can also move like the chairs and stuff in the other room. And you can move them back here as well. And I thought maybe if you went ahead and moved this stuff behind you, it would have the same effect of him not being able to spawn, and maybe you'd be able to go outside. Do I see that actually being the solution? No. Reason being is I doubt they'd have used a glitch in order to complete their demo, which I will mention. I don't know if Capcom has confirmed it or not for the whole axe not being useful thing. I can't remember who it is. I think it was Maximilian or something like that. I can't remember what his channel's name is, but he said that he talked to a Capcom rep, and they said that the axe has no purpose, but the dummy finger does. So I see the dummy finger, if it really does have a purpose, I see that being the one true ending to the game, which you could also look up different glitches and stuff, where people have been able to see like through the doors that are blocked off. There's apparently like a giant room upstairs behind the door up in the attic, in which there's some glitch that you can do where the door will disappear, but like the wood frame will still be there, so it still blocks you from going in, but you can see into the room, and all there is like a giant light bulb, and you can do a different you can just look in and see a couple things. I don't see that being the way forward though. I honestly thought that the way forward would be the door over here. I'll run over to it real quick. The one under the staircase. I honestly thought that would be our best bet into figuring out what to do next. My reason being is there's nothing in this room, and I believe this is the only room that has nothing happen in it, other than in the past you can see Ghost Girl standing like right here, I think, whenever you're coming down the hallway. But other than that, there's nothing that happens in this room, and every other room at least has one thing that happens in it that you can like grab or something. Like in this room you got the dummy finger. In the first room you have that note that appears suddenly and it gets moved and stuff. And you know, up here we have the mannequins, and those move around, or you can bring the stairs down, or there's the headphones and the old VHS tape. In this room we got the axe, obviously, or in the VHS tape we have the lockpick and an empty drawer, and you can also interact with all this kind of stuff. So, you know, in each and every room, like right here, we got use the pliers and everything, and we got the tape, and in the last room you actually got the pliers. So it's just weird how that's the one room that has not had anything happen in it other than the Ghost Girl appearing in it. And that's at random, I believe. The Ghost Girl only appears at random. One thing I would like to mention, there was one time when I was playing the game, and it was the first time that I was playing it with headphones on, other than, well, like, I'm playing it with headphones on right now, but they're not plugged into the controller, it's plugged into my computer, kind of thing. But, like, there was one time where I was standing here, and I had never heard the sound effect before, but all of a sudden I heard a sawing sound come from outside. It was very strange. I doubt I'll get it now. But it was very, very strange. It freaked me out because I'd played the game several times. And it was just, I think I had been sitting in my parents' room, because that's where my PS4 sits most of the time. So I'm sitting in my parents' room, and we're trying to figure out what the dummy finger is. I'm sitting there with my dad and my brother, and all of a sudden in my headphones, all I hear is the sawing noise, and it really freaked me out because I'd been playing the demo for a good 2 hours or so at that point. Like, I had done nothing else other than demo. Oh, well, I didn't block off the door. And then just all of a sudden, sawing noise. And it freaked me the heck out. But anyway, that's all I have to say. If you're interested, play the demo yourself. It's on, if you got PlayStation Plus on a PS4, demo's free. It's right now a PS4 exclusive demo, but it will be coming to the other consoles soon. TM, don't know when soon will be, but hopefully once it spreads out to the other consoles and more people will be able to play it, or the PC version comes out and we have some PC hackers kind of thing. Hopefully once those versions come out, we might be able to figure out some more secrets and stuff for the game. I am kind of surprised that they made it PS4 exclusive if they were going to make it like PT. And my only comment on that is because if they were going to make it on all consoles, you wouldn't want them to figure out all the secrets on one console before spreading it to the others, because then the hype on the other consoles would kind of be gone, in my opinion. Especially if, say, we had already figured out what the dummy finger was used for, what the axe was used for, and everything. If people had, spoiled it for themselves or whatever, then, the hype on the other consoles is kind of gone. Because, they've already figured out the demo. So, really, other than that, I don't have much more to say, other than the family is expecting you early 2017, which actually kind of makes me happy, because the thought to release date for Resident Evil 7 right now is currently my birthday. So, I can see what I'm getting for my birthday next year. Cough, cough. Dad, if you're watching. Or I'll get it for myself. Adults and such. I don't get presents so much anymore. Anyway. So thank you all for watching. If you like the video, please like, subscribe. Get the game yourself. If you can figure out anything, I'm sure the community would love to hear it. And hopefully it's before the PC version comes out, because I'm sure some kind of hacker will look at all the different sets and stuff and then quickly figure out, oh, dummy finger's supposed to go on dummy hole, which is on some obscure piece of wood in the ceiling. Who knows? But hopefully we can figure this out pretty soon. So I will hopefully see you all then.